Here we go. Another day from the desk of Apacolips, Dogs to God's Entertainment. A quick word of reflection, quick word of inspiration in the mirror of truth. Listen, here's where your brother is with it. I'm a musician, I'm an artist, activist, member of the Nation of Islam. And I've seen a lot of things. I've been that for a long time, right? And I've seen a lot of things. We've tried a lot of different ways, And I remember a Final Call front page back in the day in the 90s. And it said, Satan offers a substitute heaven. And I heard Minister Don, the great Minister Don, Boston, teach about how in political science, if there's an opposing pole, you don't attack that pole. You set up a new pole, you play the middle. And he taught on how, they tricked us into running away from the do for self mentality to the overall black community, as well as those of us in the ranks, to run away from the do for self mentality, the establish our own mentality, the building of our own, food, clothes, shelter, hospitalization, and education, and being privileged to do a little work on the farm, opens your mind up to a lot of different things. And it causes me to often reflect on something that the great Milton D shared with me. He had this writing, this scribble that he called it his scribble, because, you really, if you didn't understand how he taught, you definitely wouldn't understand how he wrote stuff out. So he wanted me to, since I listened to him so much, he wanted me to look at some of his scribble, as he called it, so that I can put it together in the form of a document, in the form of a letter, in the form of a writing, or what have you. And we did that. And it's such a blessing because in it, I don't, recall it verbatim, word for word, things of that nature. But the gist of what he was sharing with me and others he had me to give the writing to, was a concept to follow the way that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan trotted. Of course, we have the history, the years of rebuilding underground, no press and things of that nature, setting up different cells in different cities. And you had groups that didn't know about each other, but they were building in the same town and what have you. All of that, to stop the killing, the men's only, a lot of different things, but just basically patterning our way after the way of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And that, as an artist, as a musician, that is the way for us. So I'm, our word today is, this world will not accept us. This world don't want us. This world can do really nothing for us as artists. If we are looking to establish ourselves as artists in the Nation of Islam, we have arts and culture, and we have a responsibility to establish our own way. just as in the 90s when the minister was crisscrossing the country and we were uh, prior to his arrival, we were plastering the city with posters. We were face to face with the people, handing them flyers, face to face with the people, selling them tickets, face to face with the people. We were boots on the ground. We knew that in order to pack these venues, that we would have to be, we took out radio ads and things of that nature as well, because, people listening to the radio, but that's a part of the marketing aspect. But nothing beats boots on the ground. Nothing beats face to face, making human connections. Nothing beats that. I grew up in a band city. There was never a time that I went to see a band and the place wasn't packed because of the efforts that they put forth to market what they were doing. And then after a while, this is just what it is. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to the Go-Go. You know what I'm saying? Where you going? I'm going to the Black Hole. Where you going? I'm going to Christmas Gate. Where you going? I'm going to the Moonlight Inn, the Paragon 2. You know what I'm saying? Wembley Park. I'm going to the Go-Go. What you mean? Watch the Coliseum. It's so, after so much planting the seeds, after so much boots on the ground, after so much regularity of what we're doing, it's a no-brainer. Where you going this weekend? Oh man, we're going to the Battle of the Bands at Women's Park. Where you going? Oh man, we're going to Anacostia Park, man. You know the band's gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? And so, listen, man. Let's stop chasing this world's way for us, and let's follow the minister's lead and establish our own. We have enough artists. We have enough musicians. We have enough talent. We have enough who really want to promote who and what we are to do what we do. The organized effort, we can pack venues, you know what I'm saying? We can make the money we need to make to promote the venues, to pay the artists, to do everything that we chasing. You understand what I'm saying? That's our word today. That's Apacolips. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Apacolips.